Inshallah and Ashe, it is truly a mystical Monday. We're about to light, or maybe we are in the light of the sun, meeting the day with the Leo snow full moon. Welcome to this week's Mystic Messages. Once again, I am your host, the Tanya D. And if you are new to my show, my channel, I am a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach, playing in the subtle energetic fields, being a reflector by design. As I do follow the lunar energies, the moon, the goddess of the night, through the seasons, elementally and astrologically, I have coined myself a holistic Sha medium, which is just a subtle choreography of my unique personal design, mapping out the energetic pathways, the elemental highways to activate your personal, unique, energetic algorithm. Each week, I do cover the moon's stages and phases through each of the seasons, the elementals, a daily divination, and an affirmation to get you on your magical way. And if you are new to my show, my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell to alert other lunar beings that truly resonate with my frequency. So raising this energetic algorithm. And as we dive right in, Reflector's guidance this week, as I scroll on down here, Mystic Messages. Reflector's guidance this week, we do still have the moon in Cancer. I elaborated on this Cancer moon last week, but we spent the weekend with the moon in Cancer. It's a very festive, embracing, nurturing of our emotional foundation, just prepping us for the full moon in Leo, centered around home and family, just a cozy, familiar atmosphere in that connection. Hopefully you surrounded yourself with friends gathering around for the Super Bowl, whether you watched it or not, doing a gathering. And if your moon is in the moon's home sign of Cancer, you may feel a little bit more moody because this is your chance to really change the tune into your emotional foundation, or charge the tune, elaborate the moon. So the needs of your home. So really giving time and space to what nourishes you, truly your soul and your spirit, head to toe, just creating a sense of safety and heartfelt resonance, a belonging. So the energy of giving yourself this full embracing hug, a bodily hug for just yourself. And I did kick it off with an affirmation, of course. I honor my emotions while embracing new perspectives. I am safe in my own energy and open to meaningful connections that support my growth. That would be if you had a natal moon in Cancer, and just knowing that you are truly safe in your own energy. And when you open up your heart to connecting and growing and prospering. That's kind of a message for those if your moon is in Cancer natally. But Aquarius season is your invitation to really get in the harmonies, the harmonizing tone within your emotional and intellectual self by balancing deep feelings with maybe a quest, not so much a hunger, but a quest for knowledge and truthful understanding. So by embracing the emotional kind of liberation, it's kind of like letting the floodgates open or the dam, while honoring your inner landscape. So that's when we discover innovative ways to both nurture individual well-being inside of us and the greater collective good. And then the moon moves into Leo, the leopard, I'm calling this the leopard, just the sun, right? The sun sign, Tuesday and Wednesday, radiating like a lion. So this is all about authentic expression, recognition, and just balancing ourself along with the collective. So what would the moon in Leo feel like during Aquarius season if your natal moon is in Leo? Knowing that the full moon or the moon is full in Leo during Aquarius season, this is powerful. It's enigmatic. It's dynamic. It's a cosmic event, especially for those with a Leo moon natally. So this full moon is highlighting the dance between individuality, which is Leo, the sun shining, and collective progress, Aquarius, the outer world. So it may create this tug and pull, this tension between personal expression along with the greater good. So, a Leo moon, if you have one, your emotional world is fueled by passion, creativity, the deep, authentic desire to be seen, appreciated. You truly thrive on recognition, self expression, and finding emotional fulfillment when you can shine your light, your authenticity. However, Aquarius season prioritizes intellectual detachment, group consciousness, and innovation over personal glory. So, this contrast may feel like a push or pull, or tug of war between wanting to stand out and feeling the pressure to truly authentically blend in. So, with the full moon illuminating your natal moon in Leo, your emotions, desires, self worth may feel magnified. Literally, I was just thinking of a magnifying glass. So, themes of validation, self expression, personal impact may come into focus for you. You may also feel the need to release fears around being seen, letting go of self doubt, or really just stepping into a new level of confidence and leadership, being your own inner light. So, how may this full moon in Leo feel for you? Emotionally empowering. So the full moon is lighting up your inner world, making you feel bolder, more expressive, and just ready to take up space. You may seek recognition. It's like the harvesting time. You may feel extra sensitive about whether you're being acknowledged for your efforts, creativity, or even presence. And inspired, inspirited to lead, be a leader. So the combination of Leo's warm energy, fire, and Aquarius visionary energy is really encouraging you to step into leadership, sharing your authentic self out into the world, possibly balancing yourself with others. So Aquarius season reminds you that true leadership isn't just about standing out, it's about uplifting others while staying true to yourself. So, this full moon is asking you to really step into your power without needing external validation. True confidence, I'm thinking of a roaring lion, comes from within. And Aquarius season is challenging you to embrace your authentic self, your authenticity, while contributing to the bigger galactic picture simultaneously. So, how to work with this energy? I thought you'd never ask. Number one, embrace bold self expression. So, this full moon is a cosmic invitation to own your gifts, talents, authenticity without any apology, whether it's through creative projects, social media, or just simply speaking your truth. Let and allow yourself to be seen. Number two, release the need for approval. Leo moons naturally crave admiration, stroking the lion, the lioness. But Aquarius energy encourages self validation. So, really use this full moon to release any emotional dependence on external praise and really just trust in your own worth. Number three, find the balance between individuality and community. Leo thrives on personal impact, while Aquarius is about serving the collective. So, how can you integrate both? Leadership doesn't mean dominating energies, it means inspiring or inspiriting. So, focus on ways to really share your gifts in a way that uplifts others. And number four, tap into playfulness, joy, romance, radiate your light. Leo is a sign of childlike wonder. Get into your childlike self. And this full moon reminds you to have fun, express joy, celebrate your life journey, celebrate your journey, for crying out loud. So, Aquarius season can sometimes feel overly intellectual. So, really reconnecting with your heart and your passions. And as an affirmation for the Leo moons during Aquarius season, I embrace my radiance and share my light fearlessly. I release the need for external validation and trusted my unique impact on the world. This came from the Leo Musing Moon Full Moon Meditation that is up on the highway right now for your easy listening. So the full moon in Leo is very empowering. It's an empowering portal, not just for Leo moons, but for all of us. So it's a moment to really stand boldly in our truth while at the same time embracing the bigger picture of how our individuality truly contributes to something bigger and greater. So just allowing yourself to shine, not just for the applause or the applause sake, but because our light is needed out into the world, our brilliance. And then, of course, the moon moves into Virgo right after, right? A Virgo hangover moon. Woo! This is all about balancing logic with innovation and embracing the bigger picture, the galactic picture. So, what does the moon in Virgo feel like during Aquarius season? So, if your natal moon is in Virgo, you process emotions through logic, structure, and practicality. So, you may find comfort in routine, organization, problem solving, sometimes self sabotaging as well, preferring to focus on what can be improved rather than dwelling into the unknown. However, Aquarius season brings a wave of unconventional, visionary energy that can really feel disruptive to your usual sense of order. So, Aquarius is encouraging free thinking, innovation, detachment from those rigid systems, which may make you feel ungrounded or even overwhelmed at times, uncertain. So, this season is asking you to balance your need for control with a willingness to embrace new ideas and unexpected change. So, instead of analyzing everything, allow yourself to step back, see the bigger picture, and trust the entire process. So, how your Virgo moon may feel during Aquarius season? Again, I thought you'd never ask. Mentally stimulated. So, you may feel pulled in multiple directions, which so much intellectual energy in the cosmic airwaves, your mind might be buzzing, like literally humming and buzzing with new ideas, but it can also lead to overthinking. You may even feel restless about change or transformation. So, Aquarius season is disrupting those comfort zones, which may also create unease and unease if things don't go according to plan. So, you need to be flexible. Flexibility is going to be key, and craving practical innovation. So, Aquarius season brings big abstract ideas. So, your Virgo moon wants to find real world applications as well. It's like reality. So, this is a great time to merge creativity with efficiency. So, there's this heightened need for grounding as well, energetically. So, your emotional well being thrives on structure and self care rituals. So, sticking to simple routines will really help counterbalance this unpredictable Aquarian energy while the moon is pulling through there. So, it's a time to open up your mind to new ways of thinking while still honoring your need for stability and that groundedness. So, how does one work with this energy? Number one, find balance between structure and spontaneity. Aquarius season is encouraging, like really going with the flow, but your Virgo moon prefers that predictability. So instead of resisting change, create small, adaptable routines that give you a sense of stability while at the same time allowing room for flexibility. Number two, focus on innovation through practicality. So instead of feeling overwhelmed by Aquarius abstract ideas, really put your left hand on your heart, or both hands, and ask yourself, how can I make this work in real life, in reality, day to day? So it's your ability to refine and perfect ideas. That truly is your gift. That's your grimoire. So use it to bring structure to visionary concepts, making them land in reality. Number three, give your mind a rest. With both Virgo and Aquarius being mentally active, kind of energetic signs, overthinking can become an issue. Journaling, mindfulness, or maybe just stepping away from excessive information consumption, quit scrolling on TikTok. That alone can help clear the mental debris and the clutter. Number four, trust the big galactic picture. Have faith. Not everything needs an immediate solution. And the energy of Aquarius is reminding you that some things unfold organically, naturally, without needing to be analyzed or perfected right away. So an affirmation for the Virgo moons during Aquarius season, I allow myself to flow with change while honoring my need for stability. I trust that clarity comes in divine timing, and I embrace new ideas with an open heart and a grounded mind. It's time to bring the mind's intellectual energy and ground it into physical reality at the same time while you're embracing the new ideas. So this season is an opportunity for your Virgo moon to really integrate logic with that innovation, just allowing you to bring structure to your visions while learning to trust in the unknown, the unseen. So with the moon in Virgo for Valentine's, by the way, you may feel overly practical, but at the same time, loving and fully embodying your body, the healing mother, the high priestess. So embody the body. And then for the weekend, the moon moves into Libra. I just created this morning, by the way. This happens right before the sun departs and moves into Pisces. So the moon in Libra during Aquarius season, this is about balancing harmony with independence, but at the same time, embracing authentic connections. They're both air signs, right? So with the moon in Libra feels like during Aquarius season, the energy of it. So if your natal moon is in Libra, you process emotions through harmony, balance, and connection. That's your prime directive. So you feel most secure when relationships are peaceful, and you naturally seek fairness, diplomacy in all arenas and areas of life. Where Aquarius season brings a shift towards individuality, independence, and unconventional thinking. While both Libra and Aquarius are air signs, they're trining, meaning this season really is stimulating your intellectual and social side. That's kind of your grimoire. So it's this detached, rebellious nature of Aquarius may challenge your desire for relational harmony, inner peace. So this season is encouraging you to focus on your authentic self rather than constantly seeking approval or avoiding conflict. It truly is an opportunity to embrace your unique perspectives, engaging in your thought-provoking conversations, redefining what really balance means to you and for you. So how may your Libra moon feel during Aquarius season? It's social, it's inspirited. So it's this intellectual energy of Aquarius truly aligns with your love of stimulating conversations, making this a fantastic time to network, share ideas, connect with visionary thinkers, open-minders. It's more detached, possibly emotionally, so you may feel less emotionally entangled and more focused on ideas, friendships, the collective issues, rather than personal inner relationships. You may even feel challenged by your own individuality versus togetherness. So Aquarius energy values independence, which might bring up questions about your own identity within relationships. There's this desire for meaningful connections. So you may even find yourself drawn to unique or unconventional people who challenge your thinking rather than just offer easy harmony. So this season is pushing you to embrace both your relational strengths and your individuality, just helping you find balance between connection and personal freedom. So how does one work with this energy? If you have a Libra moon, number one, embrace thought-provoking conversations. Aquarius season and the energy is expanding your mental horizon, making it a fantastic time to engage in deep discussions, explore new ideas, challenge old perspectives, and just really let yourself question traditional norms, even within your relationships, intimate or otherwise. Number two, strengthen your sense of self. While you naturally focus on others, Aquarius energy and season is asking you, who am I when I am not adjusting for other people? Sit with that. Who am I when I am not adjusting for other people? And really using this time to really connect with your personal values, your beliefs, rather than seeking external validation. Number three, balance harmony with unapologetic authenticity. So instead of avoiding confrontation for the sake of peace, inner or otherwise. Try embracing honesty even when it disrupts the balance, the frequency, and the flow. Aquarius season really supports truth over tradition. So this is a great time to speak your mind and stand in your individuality. Number 4, cultivate soul-aligned relationships. What does that even feel like? So Aquarius, the energy of it is encouraging you to expand your social circle and surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. So asking yourself, are my relationships based on true resonance or just a habit and comfort? So I really like that energy. And an affirmation, if you have a natal moon in Libra during Aquarius season, I embrace both connection and individuality, and I allow my relationships to grow in new ways while honoring my true, authentic self. I love that. So for the Libra moons, Aquarius season and the energy is an invitation to embrace intellectual freedom, deepen authentic connections, and find balance between relationships along with self-discovery. So with that, who joins me live on Fridays? Please comment below. And if you don't know, I do go live on YouTube here and Facebook, sharing moon insights along with elemental energies. And then I always finish up with mini live cowrie shell divinations. You can also just type in your birth info later and join me on the following week or catch the replay. As always, they're always on Fridays, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. In my personal divinations, I also prescribe rituals. As a side note, Spill the Tea if you don't know, and if you've joined me for Spill the Tea, that is also part of the membership. All my tea replays are housed there as well. It's like a monthly coven call to me. Spill the Tea is always the third Friday as well of the month, 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. All you got to do is subscribe to join me live. So with that, a little break. What is your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability? Are you somebody who often gets a gut feeling about people or situations? Have you experienced deja vu? Do you easily pick up on the emotions of others around you? Or dream so vividly that those dreams become reality? Feel that your dreams have meaning? Feeling a connection to the natural world, the world of nature? Drawn to numbers, symbols, or sigils? Sensitive to your surroundings and are very aware of changes in your environment? Believe in a higher power, a spiritual dimension? This quiz is going to assist you to activate your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability, how to take action upon it, creating a career that authentically aligns and resonates with your intuitive gift and psychic abilities. So let's dive into it. Having a little commercial break. Real quick here. I do a lot of talking, right? And it's a fantastic mystical Monday. But the elements this week, we've got a young metal dog of a day. That's what we're kicking off this week with. So this is about our mind, helping and assisting our mind release those thoughts, the thoughts that really weigh us down right before a new moon, which I probably should have done the elementals for the full moon. Either way, the dog is yang earth along with the heavenly frequency of our month, also yang earth. So yang earth is what they call rooted in the dog. So the earth tiger month, they're also both associated with Saturn. So this is Saturn energy, resilience, strength, leadership, guidance even. Earth guides water, which we have no water today. So with Mercury squaring off with Uranus, ideas percolating may come just flooding in, like out the floodgates. So really giving yourself structure or create a to-do list, something to assist you and really guide, like be guiding your thoughts, giving them direction and guidance, to really calm, bring peace to the spirited mind. It really does feel like an overture to me, and just focus on what matters for both clarity and calmness. And for inner peace, just structuring inner peace, water. Today would be a fantastic day to do a water ritual. But all that earth as well is like feeding our day master, the yang metal. And today is also known as a success day. It's actually one of the most fantastic days to do just about any and all the things. I have like 5 rituals I want to start preparing for today as I follow the guidance of the moon. But this energy is very vibrant. It's energetic with both the dog and the tiger. The tiger and the dog, along with the horse, not quite the snake. The snake is the birth of metal, so it's birthing our day. The tiger is the birth of fire. And then the dog is part of the fire trine. So at the hour of the fire of the horse, the fire trine is kind of elevated. So this is an energetic day for really creating strategies, being strategic, actions, just moving us closer towards our heart's desires. And Saturn, the goals, the goal story. So it's also a magical, powerful day for praying, invoking, and manifesting rituals, which is what I'm about to do later on. So with this metal dog as a spiritual pillar, it's connecting us to source, the divine, the great spirit, the oneness, our ancestors, through our own personal intuition. That truly is the gift and the guidance. So with the dog pillar being what they call stagnation, hexagram 12 in the I Ching, it's heaven over earth. So these are opposing energies to peace, which is hexagram 11. So when there is peace, we may feel the flow, becoming a couch potato, not energetic. So when we do nothing, then nothing happens, right? We cannot just sit on the couch and be a lump on the log. Nature is never at a standstill, and neither are we. We are a part of nature. So really giving time and space, be specific, be organic. Like, how can we release attachments that are holding us back? That's like right before this full moon. Heaven speak, right? But it's evolution, evolving, just keeping up the pace with the world around us. The world is always moving organically and naturally. So just getting familiar with the unfamiliar and really level up organically, like getting out of our comfort zone, become uncomfortable. Growth happens in spurts, like bursting through the soil, what's hidden, driven from underneath. It's the spring. So I'm super excited about that. So the messages this week are going to be coming from, which I hope yes, the messages this week are coming from the shamans, the mystical shaman oracle deck. I was feeling like doing some rituals today. So I wanted to dive in this week with these oracle decks, the mystical. And we've got the tree of life. She looks like a feminine, divine feminine. So this is us being mindful of our thoughts and our commitments to those thoughts. Are they aligned with our heart's desires? I get that from the number in the corner, the 58, in case you're wondering. And let me just space that right there. So it's like, are we aligned with our heart's desires? Do they attract what we heartfelt long for? Like, what are we longing for? But the tree of life, just like the book of life, it's symbolic. It really does connect us with the earthly realm of our unconsciousness. And it also represents the rootedness, deep roots with the celestial realm, the opposing forces, even our potentials. It's symbolized by reaching branches, like spreading those branches into wholeness, true authentic wholeness, coming from nurturing both the roots that are grounding us, but also the expansive branches to inspirit us, connecting us to the heavenly universe. So this is like, if we just focus our life solely on intellect or fantasy, like a tall tree with shallow roots, there's a vulnerability to life's challenges that become inevitable. But on the opposing side, a life trapped in routine, lacking vision, like a root-bound tree, that stagnates. We miss opportunities for growth. So this truly is a call to find the balance, the equilibrium, the equality. So examining how we navigate life through our actions, thoughts, feelings, even beliefs. So if you're feeling lost in your head, maybe you're overthinking, daydreaming, really reconnecting with your physical self and the grounding power of your own roots. Elementally, you can ground into any element out there to ground your roots. And if you feel stuck in those patterns that are in the loop, the cosmic loop repeating, and you're on repeat, a broken record, unable to envision a brighter organic future, open yourself to in spirit nation, the possibilities that really lie in the heavenly universe, the heavens, and align your roots and your branches with the desires of your heart to live a balanced and actually more fulfilling life. I really like this energy to start the week. I think it's in alignment with what's happening for us, the tree of life. And then a terrific Tuesday, we've got the owl. I did have an owl in my neighborhood that swooped down, and I'm not sure what critter it grabbed, but the 39, this is all about taking action on our desires and the wisdom of the owl. Just, I want to say, what do I want to say? I mean, the owl in the tree of life, living in the tree of life, just filling into our heart. So the moon is actually in Leo on this day. So this is like what sparks the divine source of our own authentic beating heart. And the owl is like a creature of the night. It embodies the wisdom. It's got keen perception, like night eyes, you know, seeing like with clarity that is beyond, it exceeds, especially in the darkness. So it's discernment, discerning the truth where others may be blind. And the owl guides us towards our own inner light. I mean, I'm just thinking of an owl perched on a wise, like mystic shaman's shoulder. But the owl not only guides us towards inner light, but it does illuminate our way through life's darkest moments. So teaching us, I'm going to call it a her, she's teaching us to embrace the night as our ally. I always like to say the ghost in the darkness. So it's a time for insight, but also understanding, possibly some knowledge. And owls are messengers from the unseen world. So the owl, it's like the quickening or the sharpening of our senses, the skills, just allowing us to hear the wisdom of our ancestors, the world of spirit, the unseen, the wetames, the candomblés, the genies, just anything really. Spirit is everywhere. And integrate it into our own day-to-day lives. So this is our invitation to pay attention, close attention to our surroundings, and just really seek, be aware of the hidden messages that the owl is bringing towards us, and welcome those insights, even if they are uncomfortable. The owl is a friend, revealing the truth, an animal totem. So revealing something that we may have previously avoided, bringing it into our awareness. So be in observation, observing all aspects of yourself, myself included, and just all the experiences, like with zero judgment, being the zone of neutrality. And just remembering that what we dislike in others is often a reflecting parts of ourselves, those aspects that we struggle to acknowledge or access. So embrace the truth, because that really does become our guiding light, our guiding compass. So I really like that energy, the tree of life and the owl, as I organize that a little straighter. And then on Wizardry Wednesday, woo, we got the sun when it gets to be fun, the sun shining light upon us, number 58. I love this because guess what? The full moon in Leo, and Leo is the sun. You know, you can't make this up. The full snow moon. It really does remind me of a snow leopard, just saying. But the sun, this is about transforming our thoughts into those beliefs, those desires, and vice versa. So it's like wholeheartedness, desire, commitment. All of this is at play. It's part of the authenticity. But the sun is often seen as this powerful force, masculine, but also feminine. It's recognized equally in balance of the yin and the yang, regardless of how we may see the sun. It does remain the ultimate source of light and life. Like the sun, like heats up the earth, bursts the seed, nurturing the growth from the fertile darkness of the earth, the ghost in the darkness. That's what the sun's, its nature is multifaceted. It offers gentle warmth, dawn and dusk. And even during the cooler energies, the seasons that we're in, it also possesses the capacity for intense, and even it's the dog days of of summer, just the sun, the zenith. I'm just thinking of the fires raging out of control. But this is a call to really emerge from the hibernation, like birthing forth. So if we've been in kind of a reflective, kind of introspective kind of phase, now is the time to step out of our seclusion, basking in the life-giving light of the sun and allowing its energy to rekindle our passions, creative spirit. Life really beckons us to shine our own light, bringing joy and lightness to the world around us. So by embracing playfulness, rediscovering the simple pleasures of life. So with the moon in sun shining Leo on this day, really allowing the exuberance to flow and radiate like the moving waters just coming forth from the spring caverns. It reminds me of like a bubbling spring. And then on Jupiter's day, which I call Tantalizing Thursday, we have the Time Master, the Master of Time. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. The Illusion of Time. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But the Master of Time has card 57 in the corner here. 57, I'm not sure you can see that. But this reminds me of like telepathic conversations with spirit, source, totems, animals, all the spirits. What we feel and what we love, and just activating a warming heartfelt belief. It's like it's stirring in a simmer pot. Things are simmering. So we often perceive time as linear, a progression from past to future. But this is kind of a construct of our mind's ideas. It's a convenient illusion. Time's true nature is more fluid. It moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes cyclical like a wheel. Oftentimes it could be direct and on purpose like an arrow. I know for myself, when I was blessed by death, that's what I call it, time moved very differently in the spirit world than in the physical world. I felt like I'd been there maybe not even a day, if you will, and time had gone by fast in the physical world. But the Master of Time truly challenges us. It's like, can we transcend limited cause and effect thinking, just moving beyond the linear, the illusion, and embrace time's cyclical nature, the movement of it? So it's like this pivotal moment, like on a clock that arrives when the wheel turns. It's granting us the power to influence the past by reshaping the present and the future in one swell swoop. It really does remind me of the quantum field in a way. But this is the true test. It's a test. So we're being called to reclaim our power and release the grip of the past through ritual, basically, consciously stepping into our own life, our own magic, our own medicine. So it's in this moment where we possess, we honor, we empower, we have all the power. We are the time master of our own timeline. So all the possibilities are now within reach, above, below, left, right, down, doesn't really matter. So the time masters the wisdom. It's teaching us that the feeling of running out of time, that sense of things being blocked, that's just a mental construct. So time in reality is fluid. It's expanding, contracting in accordance with our mindfulness and even our authentic presence. So by fully engaging with the present moment in the now, that's when we release the burdens of the past, the anxieties of an imagined future, if you will. So when we relax and focus solely on what is before us, the treasures we seek just unfold. I'm just seeing the branches of the tree of life like bursting forward and the leaves forming. So it's like being in the state of being in the now, in the presence. That's when we discover the truth. We have all that we need and we will never run out. So I really like all of these messages so far for this week. I must have been divinely aligned when I shuffled the magic and the medicine of this oracle deck. And then on Fantastic Friday, who joins me for Fantastic Fridays, my live show, we have the circle. I'm loving the circle. The circle is like the oneness. And if you do join me live for Fantastic Fridays, please comment below in the commentor section here. But we do finish this week with the circle, the 8. So this is like things coming full circle. the filling of the divine commitment. It's the circle of life. So the circle itself, all circles, that embodies unity, being interconnected. It reminds me of orbs or atoms. It's the continuous flow of life. And it's reminding us that we are all part of this dance. We're all these percolating bubbles dancing together. Some of us may pop, some of us may merge together. Whatever it is, we're in this cosmic circle, this circle of light. But this message is the cyclical nature of existence, this ever evolving evolution of the self. We're always constantly changing, but we're also always connected to everything around us, whether it's humanity, spirit, nature, the cosmos, the galaxy. Everything is like webbed together. It's intrinsically linked together. It always reminds me of chains, how chain links link together. But the circle is a reminder of this profound connection, including our own divine connection to spirit, which brings me to my own Omen Days message, feeling aligned with my higher self and guided by my decisions. So it totally resonates with my hold code is what I want to say. But the essence of spirit resides within each and every one of us. It's inspiriting us, inspiring us to co-create with the world. It's just affirming our worth, our purpose, our gift. Even a simple, I don't know about you, but just being kind, like radiating kindness to an unknown person, an animal, a stranger, striking up a conversation, that can really open up doors and reach elevated consequences like you may not have even thought of. So the circle is our invitation to join and dive into the dance of life, the cosmic fluttering, the butterfly, and just knowing that our contributions, whether it's love, service, help, assistance, has huge impacts far greater than we often could ever imagine. So it's like continue in the dance and the weaving of the webbing, be true to yourself and just trust that each and everything is well. But I'm really loving all these energies. We started with the tree of life, which then brings me in my mind to the book of knowledge or the book of life, the wisdom of what's hidden in the owl, the darkness, the shining light of the sun, and just knowing to master the time of illusion. Like these are all great. And then we finish with everything literally coming full circle. I'm going to take these messages and I hope you do too. And we finish off, mystic message this week. I brought in, let's do a little swippy swip. I brought in the message from the full moon, which I think I got to grab it. I did. Oh no, I think I did say it. Let's just grab that real quick. The message here. Whoopsie. That was brilliant. Sometimes I surprise myself. Here we go. Let me just shrink that up out of my face. Oops. You gotta help me here. There we go. The mystic message. I embrace my radiance and share my light fearlessly. I have the full message, if you don't know, in the Leo full moon meditation. Either way, I'll take it. Thanks for putting up with me. And it looks like I did a magical message here. I crack myself up. So this is awesome. With that, as always, I'll see you on the other side. Ashe and blessings.